Have you ever just been in a slump where you're like in your head, in your feelings, and you feel kind of foggy, confused, uncertain, and you just don't know how to get out of it? Yeah, okay, that's what we're talking about today. My name's Kirsten with Watersedgetarot, and we're going to talk about how to get unstuck out of your emotions and back into at least a happy spot, like a kind of happy spot. So let's get into it. So the first thing, sorry, there's a cat that's trying to either leave or enter the office. I don't know, they do their own thing. But the first thing that I want to talk about is journaling. Yes, journaling. I know, I harp on this a lot, but it's because it legit helps. So you're in your feels, you're in your emotions, and you want to know how to get out of them. You literally just start writing shit down. And when I mean like writing shit down, I literally mean writing whatever is on your mind down. It could be, you journaling saying, my brain feels foggy, I feel lost, I feel confused, I don't know what's wrong with me, it's been a great day, the sun's out, and you just blah, 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 okay? Because that's what real journaling is, first off. And second of all, that's going to help you identify what really might be going on. So allow yourself to just say what you need to say, express what you need to express, even if it doesn't make sense. Even if the thing that pops up, sorry, even if the thing that pops up is you saying, I haven't had dinner today. Okay, well, it's only 4 p.m. The fact that you haven't had dinner today doesn't mean anything. But that might be your body's way of saying, like, you're hungry, or you're low on sugar, or low on iron. Like, it's all one of those things where everything kind of connects. Just let come out, so that way you can kind of, learn more about you through writing. The next one, coloring. Oh my goodness, coloring. I'm not even kidding. It can be one of those adult coloring books with all the mandalas and the pretty pictures and the, whatever. It can be a kid's coloring book. It could be a Disney princess. It could be Hot Wheels. It could be whatever. And it doesn't even have to be in a coloring book. It could be like just chaotic chaos type of coloring where you take crayon, pencil, marker, whatever to paper and you just scribble all over it. That is huge. That is fundamental because as you're just doing, you're coloring, you're doing things, you're actually literally processing things in the moment. Specifically, if you do like more like the mandala or like the more abstract ones, because then there's no rhyme and reason really for why you're choosing what color that you're choosing. And that actually lets you on a very subconscious level get to the things that are like that you're holding inside of you that are blocking you from enjoying your time, and it gets it out. Like you might not understand why you decided to put that blue there, but there was a legit reason for your subconscious for you to put that blue there, and now you're going to be releasing things. I know today I was coloring on just blank piece of paper. I was taking my pencils and I was going all crazy with it. Also known as random expression, where it's process over product. I just did the process and I didn't care what the outcome looked like. And while I was doing it, I was literally having thoughts about like my childhood that I completely, sorry, someone decided to knock things off the table. That would be cat number 2. But like I was literally processing things that I remembered as a child. Like, someone telling me that I couldn't color outside the lines because it looked sloppy. I was like 6 at the time. Who flipping cared whether I colored outside the lines? But for some reason, that needed to be processed. Another thing, a very vivid memory I do have, was me doing a school project. And we were like sponge painting trees. And I dipped my little watercolor sponge into purple because on my way home, I used to walk home from school, I found purple leaves. And it was so exciting because purple is my favorite color. And I put purple leaves on the tree and she yelled at me and told me that I didn't listen and follow instructions because I was supposed to do only colors that were on trees. And that was like one of those times in my life where I knew what I was doing was right because I literally physically saw a purple leaf, but because in her mind, like the vibrant purple of the little Crayola watercolor set that she gave me wasn't the true color of a leaf, I did something wrong. It is what it is, okay? It's one of those things where, on a subconscious level, I'm sure I've been holding on to that, saying that, just because I know it's true doesn't mean that other people aren't going to come at me about stuff. I'm not saying this was stuff that was heavy on my heart at the time. I'm just saying I let it go and it needs to be let go. And now hopefully I never have to think about that again because that was so random. Like I don't even know why that was there. Random expression too. Let's kind of jump into that a little bit. It's part of coloring, but random expression is something that you can help to get yourself unstuck too. You don't have to just color. You can, dance. You can move around. You can, sing. Whatever your random expression is, it really helps too, but I was just sticking with color in this one, but I felt called to talk about the other stuff. Last but not least, moving of any type, whether you're taking a walk while you're standing, whether you're just, swaying back and forth, whether you're pacing, maybe it's cleaning, maybe it's, just whatever it is, moving literally helps to get things moving. I know that's like counterintuitive of what I just said, or really redundant, whichever way you want to go about it. But if you stay in your own head and your own emotions and you're literally just staying there, like you're literally creating like an energy trap, like a vortex that's just kind of stagnant and not fun to be around. Versus if you move around, you're literally, A, you're getting your blood pumping, B, you're allowing yourself to, have endorphins be created, which automatically just make you happy. Like that's what endorphins do. It's what the chemical does. And C, you're giving yourself the ability to just get out of that stagnant energy. So moving around, whether that be yoga, pacing, walking, driving, cleaning, like any type of thing that gives you actual physical movement will help you get out of that mode. Now, will moving let you know why you were a little down or a little depressed? Depending on how much moving you do. So if you decide to go take a walk around your block, yeah, you might be able to work it out in your head. It's also what I like to call active meditation, when you're doing something just to bring you back to the present. If all you can do is just stand up and pace, well, in a small little area, you might not be able to figure much out, but I promise you're going to feel a little better. May not feel a little happier, may feel a lot happier, I don't know, but you are going to feel a little better, A, because you're getting the blood pumping, which causes endorphins to happen, which is going to give you at least a little bit of a little bit of a mood boost. That was really hard to say for some reason. So moving helps us when we get into those stuck positions too, like those stuck just thoughts, feelings, emotions, whatever it is. If you are going to do some type of exercise or something that you can literally like move for, an extended period of time, and I mean extended, I'm just talking like 10, 15 minutes, not, over like an hour or anything like that, but where you can keep moving for 10 to 15 minutes, that's going to greatly put you in a much better spot. It's going to put you in such a better spot because not only that have you had the time to make all those endorphins for 10 to 15 minutes, but you've also had the ability to work through your mind, to actively meditate and hear your thoughts and listen to what's going inside your head to the point where you might be able to get to that core issue. And maybe the core issue was just that there was, some gunked up memories, gunked up, emotions that needed to get cleared, or maybe it's something that really needs to be addressed. So how do we get ourselves emotionally unstuck? We journal. We let our thoughts be heard through, word. We color and we just kind of go with the process. We don't even think about it. We move or exercise in active meditation, and we allow ourselves to just be in the present. Being in the present is going to be the biggest boon to helping us get unstuck as well. But sometimes when we are in the present, it's one of those things where you're presently feeling the block or the fog that we have to do the other things, because it's saying that we need to do a little bit more than just put ourselves in the present. And that's not something that a lot of us are talking about, so that's what I'm trying to pull up into this video and let you know that there's other ways than just being present to help you get unstuck when you're stuck. If you have any questions or concerns about how to get you out of a mood, go ahead and put them in the comment below. Let me see what we can do to help you. If you have any other questions, please reach out to me on Facebook. And if you want some private coaching, there's a link in the description below. See you next time.